This is the DEFCON Warning System daily briefing for the 17th of December 2025. The current status remains condition green, DEFCON 5. No single event in the past 24 hours warrants a change in alert posture. However, several developments are worth monitoring due to their potential long-term impact on strategic stability and nuclear risk dynamics. Point. A new report released by the United States Congress alleges that China has systematically exploited U.S. government-funded scientific research, including research connected to nuclear and advanced energy technologies. According to the report, thousands of academic papers produced under Department of Energy funding involve collaboration with Chinese institutions, some of which are linked to China's military-industrial base. Lawmakers are now calling for tighter restrictions on research partnerships and more aggressive national security vetting. While no evidence suggests an immediate military application or imminent escalation, this development raises longer-term concerns about technology diffusion, erosion of strategic advantage, and the narrowing of decision time in future crises. From a nuclear risk perspective, this is not about intent today, but about capability tomorrow. Investigative reporting published today outlines a covert campaign conducted by Israel with U.S. support aimed at disrupting Iran's nuclear development. The reporting describes assassinations of Iranian nuclear scientists, cyber operations, and precision strikes against infrastructure tied to uranium enrichment and weapons research. Iranian officials continue to deny weaponization efforts while simultaneously accelerating enrichment activities. These actions fall below the threshold of open warfare, but they exist in a space where miscalculation is possible. Iran has historically responded to covert pressure asymmetrically, rather than directly, increasing the risk of unintended escalation across multiple theaters. This remains a pressure and counter-pressure dynamic rather than an immediate crisis, but it is one that steadily increases strategic tension. It is important to note that most analysts do not believe Iran currently has nuclear weapons. The DEFCON Warning System believes that Iran does have a nuclear weapon obtained either through clandestine means or internal development, but may not be ready to deploy such a weapon at this time. Rather, such a weapon is being used for research into Iran's own nuclear weapons program. Point. Analysts continue to note deepening coordination among China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. While this grouping does not constitute a formal military alliance, it reflects a growing convergence of interests, intelligence sharing, and diplomatic alignment. This alignment complicates deterrence calculations by increasing the number of actors involved in any major crisis, and by blurring the lines between regional conflicts and global strategic competition. The significance here is cumulative rather than acute. The more coordinated these states become, the more difficult crisis management becomes for all parties, particularly in situations involving nuclear signaling or rapid escalation timelines. Point. Reports indicate that a drone strike has damaged part of the protective containment structure at the Chernobyl nuclear site in Ukraine. There is currently no indication of a radiological release, and international monitoring agencies report no immediate danger to the public. However, this incident underscores the growing vulnerability of nuclear facilities in active conflict zones. While Chernobyl is not an operational weapons site, damage to nuclear infrastructure carries broader strategic implications. It increases the risk of misinterpretation, raises environmental and humanitarian concerns, and adds another layer of complexity to an already unstable conflict involving nuclear-armed states. Point. Individually, none of these developments alters the current strategic posture. Collectively, they illustrate a global environment marked by increasing friction, technological competition, covert conflict, and weakened guardrails. The DEFCON Warning System continues to assess these events in context and will report if conditions change. For now, the status remains condition green, DEFCON 5. Thank you for watching. Remember, be informed, be prepared, be safe. This is the DEFCON Warning System.